Hi and welcome to Let's Talk for Real. For those of you that do not know, we are essentially a podcast that talks about real things, real opinions, and real topics, and just on a general basis of real talk. Joined by myself, the host from Atots, and my co-host Hannah Robson.
Hello.
And yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we last done this, you know.
I think so, yeah, because remember we said we do it every 2 weeks, not every week. So,
yeah. But we hopped on the last topic we spoke about, which was the KSI Deji situation, which since we last spoke, KSI has done his
responding video.
Oh, perfect, yeah. And you've watched it, innit?
Yeah, I think I did watch it.
Yeah, which, as I said, he pretty much said everything that I think he was going to say, so that's 1-0 to me.
1-0 to you.
And then Deji has since then done his response video to KSI's response video, basically saying, yeah, you're right, pretty much. And they're just going to now keep it private, which they should have done in the first place, to be honest. And for those of you asking, I'm wearing sunglasses again because my hay fever has, so far this year, it's not been good. I thought I was prepared this year, but apparently not. But what can you do, hey?
Yeah, what can you do? I mean,
if I was a superhero, my weakness would be pollen.
Well, I mean, I'm quite lucky to not have hay fever. I have a cold or a flu, and it will be gone. You know what I mean? I'm lucky to not have hay fever, but I still.
Yeah, but I get hay fever for nothing else throughout the most of the year. That's it. And I'm gonna open us up this week with a funny joke, and I'm gonna lower the brightness so Hannah can't see.
I can still see.
So, did you hear about a new restaurant called Karma? Karma. You know what Karma is, right?
What comes around goes around?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no menu. Wait. There's no menu. They don't have a menu. You know why?
Why?
Because you get what you deserve, that's why.
Oh, funny.
I think that's a good one. For those of you that know about Karma, I think that's a pretty funny one. So, the topics we are going to get into this week. Before any of you ask, by the way, there won't be... I'm trying to think of new things to do in terms of the what's the score, because as most of you know, the Premier League is over. For now. Champions League is over for now. Europa League, and to be honest, I don't care about any of the other leagues because I don't really watch them. So what I'm thinking is every week, well, every episode we do, there'll be I don't know what to call it yet, but actually no, I do know what to call it. It's going to be called What's the Transfers?
What's the Transfers?
Where each and every episode, instead of What's the Score, I'll do 3 transfers that I think that Arsenal could get, or Arsenal are linked with, stuff like this. And maybe I'll do 1 transfer that's like pretty much confirmed for a club that isn't Arsenal, but I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm pretty much just going to talk about everything Arsenal here. But I'll get up to that when we get up to it. And so what I want to open up with is, what do certain dreams mean? Now, apparently dreams actually have meanings.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I'm told.
That. I mean, I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately, ever since I've moved to London.
Yeah.
Like, there's one I screenshotted on my phone. I dreamt of clowns, but they were giant, and I'm like, okay, what does giant clowns mean? So I googled it. And where did I put it in? I screenshotted it here somewhere. So I read out what giant clowns this is. Clown dreams can also tell you a lot about your personality. Clowns can also indicate that you are thoughtless in many of the things you do. For someone who is afraid of clowns, to have a clown dream has more serious implications?
Yes.
Implications. It is said to show that there is someone in your life that wants to hurt you. So it said nothing about giant clowns, but clowns in general. I mean, that was probably my worst dream I probably ever had. Maybe. I mean, obviously someone's trying to, I thought it meant like someone's making fun of you or something, but obviously not someone was coming out to get you or something. I'm thinking, well, who wants to hurt me? No one wants to hurt me. You know?
Fair enough. I mean, with me, the most, well, I wouldn't say popular, but it's the most dream that I remember the most. And it's basically where, I can't really remember much, but there's someone at the door. I'm answering the door and it's me, myself. And I'm like, what's going on? And I tried shouting for help. I even tried going Super Saiyan, because in some movies I actually go Super Saiyan. But I couldn't scream, I couldn't move. I think it was that sleep paralysis thing that I was feeling. You know, like when you can't move.
I told you I tend to have on and off sleep paralysis, but they say like if it keeps bugging you every single time, it's time to go to GP and they should have to help you like proper mentally.
Because there was a part at the end of the dream where the guy killed me. Basically, I killed myself, and that's when I woke up. I was like,
and I was kind of like, oh, Chris, what happened? That's when
yeah, that's a dream I will never forget. And then there's another dream that I had quite a few times before I met you. And it was, what's it called? You know Brent Cross?
Brent Cross, yeah.
Yeah, there's a place on the way to Brent Cross. It's like an estate.
Okay, yeah.
And for a while, before I had even been to that place, yeah, I had dreams of that place, believe it or not.
Okay.
And I had never been there, but I knew exactly what everything was.
What the...
I had that dream so many times as a kid. I don't know why.
Maybe you want to go there. I mean, I don't know. Do you want to go there?
But I never even knew about the place. That's the thing. So tell me, guys, what's the reason behind that one? Because I actually don't have a clue.
Yeah, hold on. You got something behind your ear.
And I'm on the website now. To those you might have seen the adverts. You know Dreams. The sofas.
Yes. Mattresses. Yeah, mattresses.
Yeah. I think they do furniture. Did they do? Yeah, they do everything. Wow, not just mattresses. Anyway.
Yeah, because it's dreams.
They have a link on there called The 10 Most Common Dreams and What They Mean. And apparently, an individual has around 5 dream episodes a night, which can last 15 to 40 minutes, yeah?
That's cool. Okay.
So you don't just have one dream. But you might have the one dream that you remember the most out of all your other dreams.
Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah.
And I'm not going to read out everything, I'm just going to read the highlights to you guys. 2 hours every night, dreaming every night. Okay, so it comes up to it equates to 2 hours of dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
7 billion dreamers, of course. All these dreams mirror fundamental patterns of human behaviour. Some believe these dream patterns reflect who we actually are and what we really need and what we believe. Okay, I've had that dream, I think. Not teeth falling out.
Teeth falling out? No. Actually, no. Talk about teeth. This is when I was little. And I remember on the side, this is true, on the side of this tooth, I told you, so look, cause I got a tooth on my side, but another one's popped up. So I'd have that tooth out and it absolutely ached like hell. And then I had a dream that I was literally, I was picking not teeth, but suddenly like a row of teeth that was coming out of my, exactly, out of my mouth. So I went like that. I went, is this? So I was like, what the hell is this, a row of teeth? And I just went.
Well, this might apply to you because dreams about your teeth can reflect your anxieties about your appearance and how others perceive you.
Okay, fair enough.
Would you say that applies to you?
Maybe. I mean, I do have a bit of anxiety.
As teeth are used to bite, tear, and chew, dreams about losing your teeth can stem from a sense of powerlessness, which means you may be experiencing self-confidence issues.
I think in the past I've had self-confidence, but then I'm not now. I don't bother really.
And then there's another one when you're getting chased. Being chased suggests you are running away from something that is causing you fear or anxiety in work and life.
in waking.
Waking?
Life.
Oh. It indicates that you have a tendency to run away or avoid a particular issue. The chaser can also represent your aspect of yourself, e.g., for example, your own feelings of anger, jealousy, or fear can manifest itself as the threatening figure.
Okay, interesting.
I might have had that dream once or twice. I don't know.
I've never had a dream being chased, but that's okay.
Unable to find a toilet.
I'm lucky I've never had that dream, but if I do, I will say.
Well, guys, if you have that dream, it means having trouble finding a toilet. You may be finding it difficult to express needs in certain situations. It can represent feelings of your personal needs not being met by always putting others first. Okay, so basically you're tired of being stepped on all the time. You may feel that you are lacking time for personal issues and need more privacy for self-care or self-expression. You want to read the next one?
Naked in public. I think I had that dream once. Fucking, I hated it. Alright, being naked in a dream symbolises not being able to find yourself uncertainly,
Yeah.
or being wrongly accused. If you are not the naked person in your dream, but you see a nude person and you are sickened by it, it means you are worried about exposing that person. No, I think I had that dream once. So yeah.
Oh, I've had this dream. I'm prepared for an exam.
Oh, never.
Exam dreams can be so real that we actually wake up convinced we just failed an important test. At least one in every 5 people will experience an exam dream in their lives. Exam dreams are a reflection of your lack of confidence and inability to advance to the next stage in life. Well, I never felt like that, to be honest. I had that dream as recently as when I was doing gas, because I was so stressed about like the gas exams and all that stuff. And I actually woke up and thinking, oh god, I'm going to be late for college, but it was only like, time that I had time for in it. And here's one, flying. You ever had that dream?
No, I've never had a flying dream, but I had a falling dream.
Yeah, I have as well, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's the next one, actually.
Yeah, falling.
But you read flying.
Right, flying. A tough time flying in your dream suggests that someone or something is stopping you from moving to the next step in life. Being afraid to fly proposes that you might be having trouble keeping up with the high goals you set for yourself. If you were alone and struggling to fly, it implies that you are lacking confidence within yourself.
No, I've never had that dream because I've never felt that way, to be honest. Now, falling, the dream you said you've had as well, have I, to be honest.
Thing is, I've noticed all the dreams I've had, and it's all about anxiety. And now I think, yeah, I know I have anxiety.
Like Cartman, you're having anxiety.
Oh, God.
No, look at me, Carl, I have anxiety.
So, shall I read the falling one?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. If you fall anywhere and you are overcome by fear, it signifies?
Yeah.
Signifies insecurity and anxiety about a situation. Enjoying the feeling of falling suggests that you are not afraid of changes.
Yeah, I like it. That last part applies to me. When I have that feeling, I'm like, I feel dizzy. It's nice.
Oh, you with that out of control vehicle? I never drive, so.
Yeah, but you could be a passenger. But no, I've never had this dream. But let me read it out.
I've had 3 car accidents.
Dreams of cars represent our drive in life and the direction we are taking. At this stage in your life, you may feel that you are off track and you need to get back on the road to keep going again. And I'll read the next one. Finding an unused room. Bit weird. If you learn of a new room in your dreams, it denotes new outlooks and abilities that you have realised about yourself. If the room...
Sorry.
If the room is well, it means you are ready to make a new beginning in your life.
There you go. Oh,
So, okay, I've never had that one.
No.
But I've had the next one you're about to read out.
Been late. I haven't been late in a dream, but I've been late twice. Right. Dreaming that you are late represents your worry and anxiety about taking a different direction in your life, or that you are trying to get things done, but you feel that you are running out of time. Your unconsciousness might be telling you that it is never too late to do the things you want to do in your life.
Remember, when you're trying to figure out what your dreams mean, your unconsciousness will not spell it out for you. This is a job for your consciousness to figure out. Dream symbols are presented in a metaphoric fashion for you to decode. So yeah, like
that's all the common dreams that people have. But I think I'm not sure to say this on camera.
What?
And I might want actually most of my dreams actually came true, but not all true.
What? Oh yes, don't say that on camera.
Okay.
But
obviously not anymore. People
yes.
might, if I say this on camera, if I get hate, I don't care. It's my choice. Well, it was my choice at the time, but I was obviously in a bad time and place. I'm thinking, no, this it's not now. You know what I mean?
You know they even have a podcast.
The Sleep Matter podcast. Oh.
Welcome to the Sleep Matters podcast. Everything you need to know about how to get a great night's sleep and why it matters so much. Yeah, it's just them talking about sleep, really. But yeah, those are pretty much the common ones, guys. I've had a few of them. Hannah has. You guys, for sure, would have had a few yourselves. And at least now you know, like, meaning behind most of them. I believe every dream you have, there's some... As it said there, there's some sort of meaning to the code with every dream you have that you can remember, of course. But yeah, I find that interesting, to be honest. What about yourself?
Myself? What do you mean?
Like, you find any of that interesting, insightful?
I think I do. Yeah, really interesting. I mean, they're only the common ones. I mean, my ones I have. Oh.
And it's on the official Dreams website as well. And moving on, comedians. Comedians.
What about comedians?
Who's your favourite comedian? Does it rhyme with Muscle Wowers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm going to ask you the question, hold on.
What do you
In
mean?
a different way.
What do you mean? What?
Oh, hold on. Who is the best comedian, current, dead or retired? So it could be any dead comedian, any retired comedian, and any
one
current.
retired comedian is Lee Evans.
Best ever?
Yeah, for me, yeah. Oh, you remember got all his old DVDs and that? And his
Not
new
all
ones?
of them. We're
Maybe
missing.
not all of them. We're missing some. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
But what, Lee Evans for you?
Yeah,
Why him?
retired. Because I remember when he's the first ever comedian I've probably watched on TV/DVD. I remember when I was
Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly. He's quite good. I mean, my favourite part's when he was talking about a colonoscopy procedures, and I'm like, yeah, totally relate to that. And then when I was about 8 or 9 years old, there's another one called Joe Pasquale. He's totally retired, but that's the first ever comedian I watched on stage.
Wasn't he on I'm a Celebrity?
Yeah, he was the king of the jungle, Joe Pasquale, and oh god, and then I'm thinking he has a weird voice, but that's how he talks. And the way he does a bit of like magic / comedy as well, but like the funny magic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought, yeah, he's really good. My grandparents have his DVD. I mean, sometimes when I go over there, I say, oh, can I watch this? They say, yeah, no problem. I mean, they like him as well. That's why they got his DVD.
Mine, yeah. Rowan Atkinson. That's it. No one else
Rowan
even comes
Atkinson.
close, to be honest. He is the only...
I think he comes short with Lee Evans with me, because I mean, I've watched Mr. Bean like nearly all my life, and I like Mr. And when it comes to his movies, I'm like, yeah.
With me, I haven't watched his stand-up as much, but I've watched all his Mr. Bean, like, live action ones. I've watched his animated shows as well, all the episodes. I've watched his movies. I've watched Johnny English as well, which isn't Mr.
Same,
Bean, but
yeah.
still.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, he is, apart from Johnny English, it's a slightly different character, but he is the only guy that can make me laugh without saying a word. Like, literally, like, there's no other comedian like him, either current, dead, or retired.
I don't know any dead ones, I think. But I only know one dead one, but that was back in my mum's era and my grandparents,
we
which
won't
is
know many.
Victoria Wood, but I have no idea. I know she was a comedian.
Listen, female comedians, I don't care, they're so crap. And until someone proves me otherwise, then I'm just going to keep that opinion. Even Miranda Hart, she's okay.
Oh, Miranda Hart.
She's better than most, but she's still average, to be honest.
I watched her program Miranda and I like it.
But for me, a second is Lee Evans. He's the second, and then Michael McIntyre. Those are my top three. And then Russell Howard is fourth.
Well, because he's not that good anymore.
To be honest,
we're seeing him in September at Bournemouth, and don't follow us.
He's not that good anymore because, listen, even you admitted, that whose show is better, his or Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow? I know, like, Russell's is a bit different because he has to take the news and make a joke out of the news, but
he's moved from BBC to Sky One because BBC slacked him off. That's why.
Yeah, well, they're sacking everyone off. They even sacked off, what's his name, Jeremy Clarkson and all them lot. And that was the biggest mistake they ever made.
Mm-hmm.
But as stand-up, he's not that funny, to be honest.
No, I think he's kind of... I'd say when I last saw him doing his material for his tour, I'm just sitting there thinking...
You can be better than this.
I'm thinking, who's this person? He's not like the same person anymore.
His show is good.
His show,
apart from certain parts, his show is okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking, sitting there saying, I'm getting too old for this. But, to go to his material warm-ups, and I'm thinking I can't, I don't want no more spoilers. Obviously, I can't say anything, because if I do, this might get demonetised. So, yeah.
Oh, come on, I doubt his company's going to be looking at ours, are they?
So, yeah, I don't know, maybe anyone could look at our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But sticking to comedians, Britain's Got Talent is fixed. And and you know what? That actually might be the title for this podcast. Britain's Got Talent is fixed.
Yeah, I think everyone got the most ideas saying it's been 5 years?
For the past 5 years, there have been so many great acts that have either been runner-ups or just like in the finals not winning the damn thing, which is ridiculous. And you've got people that have average talents with sub-stories winning the damn thing. I think even that stupid Tokyo had some sort of sub-stories, did he?
No, I can't remember.
What, he just won out of luck?
He just won out of luck, I think.
Or was everyone else that year so bad? I actually forget.
I think... No, there was actually one person, but I forgot.
Was Amanda's Goldbuzzer that year? The black guy from...
Yeah, that other comedian.
Was he there that year?
Yeah.
There you go, then he should have won. But it'd be so... Sticking to comedy, it'd be so nice for a comedian to win for once.
Yeah.
And there've been so many... Kojo, I'm not gonna lie, in his final performance, he was okay. He wasn't the best.
Yeah.
But it still would have been nice for him to have won. And this old guy, I actually forget his name now, thank God.
Colin.
Why, man?
Alright, that's the last time.
But he's been given a new contract, recording studio contract. He's sorted for the rest of his 5 years of life.
That's what's going to happen. Because he's not exactly young, he's old.
But if the nights of... Oh, we had so many... X reunites.
Woo!
Kojo reunites. I know the...
Finn the dog.
Finn the dog. Oh my God. Finn the dog. That's 3. And there was another one. Oh, there was more. But we had at least 6 out of... How many is there on the final night? 10? 8?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think 10.
Oh, Ben Haas as well, reunites.
Ben Haas.
Ben Hart.
You mean Ben Hart? Oh yeah, Ben Hart, the magician. Yeah.
Yeah, and the boy magician band as well.
Yeah, that was different. I thought, when they first walked on stage, I thought,
it's another boy band.
Another boy band, and then and then someone was like, let me guess, singing. He goes, no, we're doing magic. I was like, yes.
No.
Damn straight.
The first magician band I've
Yeah,
ever seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was for once, I actually had hope because there were so many good acts in that final that I was like, right, I don't care who wins, to be honest. They're all so sick. And then the one person I didn't want to win wins the fucking show. Like, are you sick? And it wasn't just him I didn't want to win. I think there were some kids there as well I didn't want to win.
No, but it's fine. They didn't get through. I knew they wouldn't.
But I think there was like at least two more or one more person that I didn't want to win, but they didn't get through to the final three. But still, I'm so annoyed. And I'm gonna, after this podcast, actually, we might watch America's Got Talent. But
Yeah.
America's Got Talent, the last year's one with the only one me and Hannah liked, won. Why?
Yeah.
Because he has talent.
Yeah.
No sub story. No. I'm doing this for this charity. No bullshit. He done it for his talents, and he won the $1 million. That's it.
He was so talented, and sometimes I've noticed someone doesn't like the typical cringy or cheesy magician.
Yeah.
He just acted cool. He had his sleeves rolled up, did what he needed to do, and I was like, yeah,
And
he needs to win.
And that woman didn't. You know the one with the Amanda. This woman, she's been following you for I don't even know how many years. That woman, the Tornin. Remember? And we said she should have came back as a wild card.
Oh, the hunting.
Yeah, the haunting or whatever.
The haunting. Oh, the haunting.
Yeah, she didn't even come back. Like this. Listen, if you're English, you have a sub story, and a likable-ish personality. Congratulations, you've won the show. Doesn't matter if you've got no talent. You're gonna win. Don't worry. It's such BS, man.
BS.
Honestly, that show. Oh, you know why I'm more annoyed this year than any other year?
Why?
Because there was so many. It's not just like the likes of. Okay, well, there was only one other good. No, there was at least 5 other great acts. So many. I miss the days of like diversity and George Sampson. The days when pure talent wins the show.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Flawless was on that year and they didn't win. Like, Flawless, they never won because diversity were there and they were both so good.
Thing is, I'm glad diversity won because I wanted them.
Listen, I don't care. I might try and make this a poll, but I think Flawless were better that year. I don't care. And if they had won, then I don't know what they'd be doing right now, but still. I think the Jabberwockies are better anyway.
Jabberwockies. I mean, because the Sidemen are well known, they'll be able to learn their dance moves and that.
Yeah, but as a dance group, I think the Jabberwockies are better anyway.
I mean, if they went on America's Got Talent, they won already.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No need to carry on the show. These are winners. Done. Imagine that.
If only.
Oh my god.
Right, I'm going to get on to what's the transfers.
What's the transfer? Yeah, mainly with Arsenal and that.
Mainly with Arsenal. The latest big transfer, like global wise, not including Arsenal, Hazard is effing off out the Premier League and going to Spain to Real Madrid. Hey, can go to hell for all I care. I don't want him nowhere near the Premier League.
No.
And I've got one news about Daniel Welbeck. For those of you that may or may not know him, he was an Arsenal player, but he was in the same situation as Aaron Ramsey. End of contract, go for free, it's fine, we have money. Like, it's ridiculous. But he's been linked with a move to Newcastle, which I think is about his level. And West Ham as well have been looking to get him into Milan as well, apparently. And don't forget, he'd be a free signing for them. He'd be on a free.
Yeah.
And in terms of players who Arsenal wants, I don't believe that one. But there are 2 players who I cannot pronounce the names, but they come from Sampdoria. One is a centre back, 22 years of age, 6'2", tall.
6 foot. Whoa, he's tall.
So he had that physicality for the Premier League.
He should have that more. You know what I mean?
Athleticism, yeah. So we could get him to replace either Koscielny or Mustafi, whoever goes, if both go. We're also linked as well from the same club. Something Pratt, I don't know how to say his name, I probably butchered it. But he is a midfielder that could be the Ramsey replacement. So we could get both those two for 15 million. And apparently we have a £40 million to spend. So how can we spend 50 million on those two players?
Someone's obviously loaned us 10 million.
No, someone's obviously talking poo-poo. We don't have 40 million. Listen, from the sources I've heard, we have at least, before any sales go through, we have at least 70 million to spend.
There you go. So it's
minimum.
Not 40, it's 70.
That's before we sell Mustafi, before Welbeck, his his wages are gone, before Ramsey's wages are gone, Czech's wages are gone, Lichtsteiner's wages are gone. We're going to have at least 100 mil plus to spend, plus the Adidas sponsorship that's coming in, plus the shirt revenues, because people are going to be spunking over those new kits. We're going to have the new money from the Emirates brand as well. They're giving us money. So listen, we have money to spend. I don't want to be hearing no excuses this year. This year is a big year for Stan Kroenke. It's his first year summer transfer that he has 100% ownership. So he as an owner has to make a stand to say, okay, you know what? Now I have ownership. This is my... I don't really want him to get too much involved, but I want him to say, these are my plans for Arsenal. Not just sit there and go, just shut up, man. Now, I want him to say his plans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you don't care, that's why.
I do care. It's just, I had a long day yesterday.
Yes, tell the audience about your day yesterday.
So my day yesterday, I done my 10-kilometre chariot for Crows and Kites UK with my sister. It was held at, this year, Bloomsbury Square near Holborn. It went really good. Load of tents, selling wristbands, hoodies, keyrings.
And you never got any?
I got a wristband. I said I already got the hoodie, already got the t-shirt, got the wristband. I don't want a keyring. So
you already have their wristbands. What the hell?
No, it's their wristbands for Awareness Week in December. It's every December 1st to the 7th. So yeah, I think the 10 kilometres, I'm not sure, it's about 6 miles walk. I mean, it felt longer than 6 miles. So basically we had to walk from the square, like all the way past from St Paul's Cathedral, Somerset House, across the Millennium Bridge, go across Thames Path, which is off the South Bank.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll go for that there, and then go across Waterloo Bridge, which was so windy. I know, we're really hot. And it was such a refreshing day, because at least I went outside and got proper blizzard in my face. It was so chilling.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And it was kind of cloudy, a bit rain. It was not raining, but drizzling, and it suddenly got out, and then it was nice. And then when I got to the finish line, it started to drizzle, rain again. So it got really cloudy, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, have my fun now. And I wrote on a feedback card or a comment card, saying how my day went and who I'm here for and that. So I wrote a paragraph.
Oh my god, what did you guys?
I just basically write saying my whole day went amazing, enjoyed every minute of it. I don't remember every single part, so I tell you the highlights. I'm here with my sister. I'm also here on behalf of my great gran, who was also diagnosed and unfortunately died from it. So yeah, I've enjoyed every single hour of it. So, and can you stop going on your Twitter, please?
I'm just looking up news, isn't it, while you're talking about
your
day.
So yeah, my whole day was that, and then straight after the walk, we did some more walking around the Natural History Museum, where I had no idea about. We went to the mammal section. You know, sloths today are like quite small,
Mm.
right? They were actually quite big back in the day, like massive, like dinosaur size. And obviously they evolved into smaller size. I thought, thank God, because imagine today, you need just one closure for one sloth. So yeah, I'm totally relate to sloths, my spiritual animal, because they're so slow on ground, but they're brilliant swimmers. I'm a good swimmer. Didn't I tell you?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, what's your big news?
Not big, it's something to do about Sana, I don't really understand. But
Okay.
moving on to your part of the show, what's happening?
What's happening? Oh, what's happening? Okay.
And I'll tell you the top trending right now on Twitter. Michael Grove says he was so fortunate not to go to prison for taking cocaine, and he's so appreciative of the government. Now I'm telling you, if that was me, yeah, I'd be
No, if that was anyone, we'll be in jail straight away.
and sat for our jobs.
Exactly. I mean, with our jobs, if we go to work and they see us looking or feeling a bit weird or acting a bit weird, I think they'll be more concerned, like, look, you shouldn't be working today, you should be at home, like, getting your head together, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
But these stupid PMs with their stupid contacts.
I should take, like, cocaine and see what my workplace say. Ooh.
But that to me is
Send me
when
out.
Trump tells NASA the moon is so 50 years ago. What the hell does he mean?
50, he's dumb as hell. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Mars is billions of years old. Same with this
NASA,
Earth.
the moon is so 50 years ago, okay?
So,
you need to focus on higher, bigger things in life.
so yeah, top changing news. A woman was hiking in the Scotland, somewhere in Scotland. Oh, where was it? The same mountains of Scotland, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With a group of friends. And she got struck by a lion and unfortunately died.
Oh, yeah.
If you heard, no, when I say
was on
some
the news.
people get struck by lightning and die, that doesn't always happen. I told you one of my mum's friends got struck by lightning, but she survived.
Mm.
And that's every time I've noticed when it thunders, she acts a bit jumpy, and I understand why. There's no need to like say, oh, why you always jumping around thunder and lightning? And she goes, oh, I got struck by lightning. I was kind of shocked about it. I think, okay, but I mean, I used to hate it when I was a kid. I thought it was frightening, but now I could easily stand outside in it with chucking down rain and wow, yeah.
That's today, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, we could have got up early and went to central London.
Yeah, guys, if you're in central London today on Sunday, apparently there's hot air balloons all over the place.
I mean, it'll be cool to go up one, but I hate, sometimes it just takes you wherever you want to go.
Mm. And I'm going to read out the rest of the stories. FIFA 20, breaking news. If you saw the trailer yesterday on Saturday, from what I've gathered, they haven't really... I haven't seen the full video of them talking about it, but I saw the trailer. FIFA Street is back, 5-a-side again, since I don't even know when. I never even personally played FIFA Street.
I sent you that.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a bunch of BS.
No, it's not.
It is. None of them help. I never played the game, but FIFA 20 now seems to... Listen, to me, bringing back FIFA Street, good, that's great. That's a good first start, but do more. If that's all you're going to do... Because every year, I've only ever seen like one big thing. It's like with Arsenal. Apart from previous years, one big signing. One big signing. Like, just do more than one thing.
Yeah, come on.
Improve career modes. Improve the AI. Improve...
Is there going to be VAR now?
Oh my... No, what would be the point? It's a game. The game is VAR, isn't it? They have goal line technology.
Yeah, but...
They don't need VAR. What?
Oh my God,
So the
I can't
game
stop
can
yawning,
double check
sorry.
itself. So the game can double check itself. That'd just be stupid. Or what would be... Actually, what would be cool, yeah? If, let's say, the referee does make a stupid decision.
Yeah.
Let's say a button pops up and you have the choice to say VAR.
VAR.
Double check that again.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Definitely, yeah. I think that should happen.
That would be so...
Oh, yeah, you go.
Like, just imagine, like, let's say we're playing FIFA, yeah, in the penalty box, and it's a clear and obvious penalty. You slide tackle me from behind. You don't even touch the ball, yeah?
Yeah.
The VAR says penalty, but then my player, with a button I press, goes, no, VAR, check it. He's like, oh, fine, I'm going to check it. And it doesn't come a penalty. That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh, definitely.
That would be, but I think that would piss so many people off, but to me that'd be so cool.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Like, it would be cool if they brought VAR somehow into it.
They should anyway, because it's still football.
And last news, which again is football related, the manager of Nathan Orient has died at the age of 49.
It's a cardiac arrest, but I mean, people can't just drop dead just without any reason. There's going to be a post-mortem on him, you know that.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, obviously when people die of something, they don't need to have a post-mortem because they know what's wrong with them.
Exactly.
It'd be stupid if they did that with my mum. They shouldn't. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't want to go down that road, but it happens. It's life.
I'm moving on from what's happening. Boom, boom, boom. Brexit. We already spoke about the Sonic trailer.
Yeah, but there's another one. There's a better one.
I looked into it. That wasn't official.
Oh, for God's sake, but it looked quite good.
It was a fan-made one.
A fan-made one, yeah. It better look like that, I tell you.
It even had... They done so well because they had the blue tick and everything, but I looked into it more. It's fake.
Oh, come on. No.
But yeah, at one stage, I did think there was a Sonic trailer that was redone, but nah. To me, it'd be good if they had the original music from back then, innit? But not yes. We'll soon see, innit?
I'm so depressed now. I want to rap.
No rap.
A healthy rap. It's called chicken.
Anyway,
I'm quite hungry now.
I want to talk a bit about Brexit, just in general, yeah? So, the latest with Brexit, I actually don't have a clue. But I want to talk about it.
Okay.
So, with Brexit, yeah, I don't have a clue. Do you have a clue?
I don't really care what
Do you
happens.
think I don't care either, yeah, but I care to the fact I want to know what's happening.
Yeah, because...
You know what I mean?
in the future, the next, say, for example, 10 years, we want to go abroad, but it's not within, the...
You just need to get a visa and that's it.
You need to get a visa. That's so much hassle. Plus you need to get a visa, change your passport, make sure you get the right amount of money to go abroad, if you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. Now, we're quite lucky. Touch wood, next month we're going, aren't we? Touch wood, we'll be still able to fly because of our passports.
Yes. But the point I'm trying to get is, yeah, with Brexit, I want to know exactly what's happening because I don't know, you don't know.
No.
I guarantee most people our age don't know. Now, I've got the argument saying I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Paolo was saying he thinks it is going to happen. I scratched that. He says he thinks it's not going to go through. And I kind of agree with him. But what I think, if I was the government, yeah, this is what I'd do. So Theresa May has taken her money and she's gone to swim on the beach, yeah?
Okay.
So we currently don't have a Prime Minister. I think she's officially left.
Yeah, but still she's
a
in
few
power
days.
until...
No, until the 6th, wasn't it? She's gone now, officially.
Yeah, but she's still practically Tory until someone else comes in to do PM. She'll then properly leave. She's still in, but she's not properly left.
Well, let's say she's properly left, yeah, and we don't have a PM.
Okay.
We know that it's going to be a Tory because they're the ones in power, yeah?
Yeah.
So whoever this is, whether it's Michael Gove or Boris Johnson or Mr. Papadopoulos, I don't care who the hell it is.
What, hungry girl?
I don't care who the hell it is, I'm just saying that. Or Mr. Khan or Mr. Wasazami. I don't care who. Wasabi, whoever. I want that person to then say, you know what, yeah? This country is in an effing mess. Yeah. I'm going to sort it out. I'm going to stay here for these 5 years. But before that, I want to do another general election so I can show you guys what my aims are. And if you guys don't vote for me, that's fine. Vote for whoever. But whoever you guys vote for, they're going to be the ones to carry England after Brexit, or even, how do I say, or if we stay in Brexit, or if we don't have Brexit, they're going to be the ones to go through all of that. You know what I mean? So it's not, I don't want the likes of whoever to come in and go, right, I'm in charge now, let's just crack on. That'd be stupid. No? What do you want?
I think that would be quite stupid.
Well, what do you think?
I think it would just be silly if she probably left and nothing was done about it, and it would take amount of weeks for someone to come in charge and everything goes to...
yeah, but let's say the new person is in charge. What do you don't want them to do?
I want to carry on the process.
Why?
Because what's the point of backing? There's no backing out now.
I don't want them to back out, but I want them to have another general election so that other person has the full confidence of the nation behind them to then say, go ahead, you've got our backing, just do what you think is best. Not some prick who's come to replace another prick. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, obviously, yes.
And yeah, like that's my viewpoints on it with the whole Brexit thing. Just there's only so much I can even read, to be honest. There's just so much, oh, this might happen, this might not happen, this may happen, but this may not happen. You know, Brexit was 3 years ago.
Fuck, that long ago?
Yeah. 2 or 3 years ago, one of the two. And nothing's been done. Oh, and did you hear about Boris? He's escaped the... What was he? He was under allegations of misleading because of that bus advert, remember? And, oh, don't worry, 350 meals go to the NHS. Or whatever he said.
That's not even still enough for it. It's
no.
ridiculous.
And, yeah, oh, fun fact.
Oh, suddenly to that now, aren't we?
Suddenly to that, we're going to wrap this up.
I mean, how long have we been going for?
Nearly an hour.
Oh, 47 minutes.
Unless there's anything else you want to talk about that's not on the topic list.
Oh, about that manga exhibition.
Oh yeah, we went to a manga expedition. Where was that?
British Museum.
Yeah, the British Museum last Sunday.
I think it's till the 26th of August, if you want to go.
Yeah, and it's less than £20 per person. It's 19 something. And if you're an anime fan and you want to know a bit more about manga that you might not know, then I'd recommend it.
I think it dates back to what, 18 what?
A very long time ago.
A very, very, very long time. I mean, when my trying to think which side it was. When my nan's
when your distant relative was alive.
Yes, when my nan's oh no, I got it. When my nan's dad's family was alive.
Okay,
so, yeah.
whatever.
So yeah.
And just to give you guys a bit of insight into what they have, anyone who's an anime fan will know about Dragon Ball, yeah? They have one of the original, not online copy, like original first made manuscripts of the Dragon Ball manga. Which is really cool to see. And not just Dragon Ball, they've got some of the other popular ones like One Piece, Naruto. I don't think they have Yu-Gi-Oh as well, I think. Pokemon.
Yeah, they did have Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
No Bleach.
No Bleach.
No One Piece. I mean, sorry, not One Piece, I mean Fairy Tail.
Maybe because they're dead shows. Especially Bleach.
Bleach, yes, I'll admit it's a dead show.
And Fairy Tail.
Not Fairy Tail, it's still going.
Why didn't they show Fairy Tail? Because they didn't have enough evidence?
No, probably.
Or material?
Maybe it just doesn't have enough clout. Do you know what that means?
Shout out.
Sort of. It means they don't have enough following around it. So basically it's not big enough. But Naruto is definitely big enough. Dragon Ball, One Piece. But yeah, I recommend you guys check it out. It was pretty cool. And you're going to wrap this up now with a fun fact.
With a fun fact, right. Kleenex tissues were originally intended for gas masks.
Well, how?
Well, I don't know how and why, because I think it's the type of materials in the tissue and it's
So
cotton,
you
isn't
read
it?
that and you said to yourself, my God, that is so fun
No,
and
no, because,
interesting. I have to put that on the podcast to let the people
no,
know.
no, because I remember, obviously back in the day when it's World War 1 and 2, they actually had proper weird, scary gas masks.
Well, like that Doctor Who episode. Are you my mummy?
Yeah, but then you say, "Are you my mummy?"
What did I say?
They
I'm
said,
going to kill you, mummy.
no, like, because I think, obviously the kids won't have Mickey Mouse's one because Mickey Mouse went back in them days. I mean, now it's still in today's. And obviously with the tissue, it's obviously cotton. It has, I mean, every single tissue has a nice scent to it. And obviously, if you put it, like, if you smell gas, you can easily put your hand over tissue and then you would smell nothing. You'll just smell the tissue, the scent of it, better than a gas mask. You know what I mean? It's something in the tissue that brings off a nice, non-chemical smell, but natural. So yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that fun fact. I've got a better fun fact if you're an Arsenal
Have you
fan.
now?
It's Socrates Papasopoulos' birthday today.
Is it
He's
now?
31 years of age. On the wrong side of 30, not good.
Oh,
And we've got quite a lot of... We've got a Barian who's, I think, 29, 30 coming up to. We've got Cristiano who's like 33. In terms of defence, we've got quite an old... Monreal who's in like his 30s as well. So we need to seriously sort out the age gap in Arsenal. But we're going to wrap this podcast up here, guys. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe, the link is the image is coming up now. I'm going to show you how to do it. Slap on that bell so you get notified whenever we upload. It'll come straight to your phone. Go, yo, what's good podcast? I mean, Let's Talk For Real podcast has just uploaded. And if you want to check out our socials, all the links are down below because it's so non to say. And yeah, until the next time, guys, see you then.
Bye bye.